Hello, Weird Thorns here again. Last video wasn't really the most positive thing, so today I decided I'm gonna do a little video on how to prepare for an upcoming asymmetrical horror game known as CUSTARD Anomalies. This is a game that has been in the works for a little while, and like about 2,000 people are hyped for this game because it's an asymmetrical horror game. They're very popular right now. So, yeah, the owners are Bowser, I'm pretty sure. I think. I am not the best with pronouncing words. And a few others that I forgot their names, but I have been in the CUSTARD Anomalies Discord server since the day it came out. I have literally been subscribed to Bowser before he even made the announcement video for CUSTARD Anomalies. So today, I'm going to show you guys 5 simple ways to prepare for CUSTARD Anomalies. Number 1, we have researching the killers and survivors movesets. This is kind of a difficult step right now because not many of the movesets have been shown in the CUSTARD Anomalies Discord server or on YouTube. We have seen kill animations, we've seen what the abilities icons look like and what they're called, but we haven't really seen too much of what the abilities do. We have seen that one teleportation ability that Tinkers has in one of the sneak peeks. We've also seen Lala's moveset in one of her leaks as well. And we've also seen the Headless being able to throw hands now, which is really cool, because I'm actually cosplaying Headless, if you can see him in the back of my, background footage that I just recorded and put in. And what we could do is we can try to guess what they can do, or we can try to get info on what they do. Personally, what I think the survivalist ability does, aka that little radar thing he has, I think it's something to alert where the killer is, or to alert where other survivors are at. It can't be anything that can either buff all his teammates, because he's a survivalist, not a support, he's the starter character. It also might just be a speed boost, or like a buff to himself, but we really don't know. What we could try to do is that we could try to figure out what the abilities do, and once we learn that, we could try to find an asymmetrical horror game that has a killer or survivor that is similar to those abilities. So, little example here. Sadly, Die of Death isn't up right now as the time I'm recording this. Let's say one of the killers in CUSTARD Anomalies has an ability very similar to Pursuer's Cleave. Then, if you want, you could practice Cleave in Die of Death and try to master it. It's not really the best step because there's not much info on any of the movesets, sadly, but yeah. That's the first step. Let's move on to the second one. Step 2, trying to, get used to stamina management and hitboxes. You can practice in other games, like other asymmetrical horror games, like Crisman Chronicles, Forsaken, and Die of Death. Once again, Die of Death isn't up at the time I'm recording this, and neither will CUSTARD Anomalies. Basically, the reason why I'm saying like practicing is because in CUSTARD Anomalies, there's going to be a stamina system and a hitbox system. The hitbox system detects when players are in like a box thing, and it does damage to them or inflicts them with some sort of effect that can help the killer in some way, and stamina is very important. I don't like stamina too much because it's a little bit annoying, but I will admit it that it's very necessary in most games. Trying to learn stamina management is a little bit difficult when you don't exactly know how to do it and when you can't really find the best tutorials. But once you figure it out, you're probably going to be good in almost any asymmetrical horror game, including CUSTARD Anomalies. CUSTARD Anomalies, I'm not really sure how they're going to do their stamina system. It might be 100, it might be 150. I'm pretty sure there's actually a leak that shows the stamina, but they might change that. So who knows? I would guess that it's going to be the same way as most asymmetrical horror games, where the killers will have 110 stamina and the survivors will have 100. And obviously 100 health and stuff like that. You could also try to learn how to hit your M1s more often. I would probably do this like in other asymmetrical horror games. I'm not saying like there's some asymmetrical horror games you shouldn't practice in, but like Forsaken and Die of Death, Forsaken is kind of as the CUSTARD Anomalies developers aren't really fans of Forsaken too much, and Die of Death is just not available. Anyways, that's it for the second step. Let's move on to the third. Alright, step 3, trying to make suggestions and asking questions about the game. These are actually really fun, as asking questions could give you a lot of cool stuff about the game, like the lore, like something about the characters, like something that you've been wondering for a long time. And community suggestions, you could like suggest like maps, skins, killers, survivor skins, game modes. You can suggest a lot of stuff in there. And I've actually had one of my suggestions accepted, which is really cool. My headless milestones. I'm really thankful for them accepting it. And it's just really awesome to see that they're gonna be in the game. Obviously, I have actually seen them tell me that they're gonna redesign it a little bit and they're gonna add some things to it. I'm not allowed to say too much, but that's all I'm gonna say for now. I've asked many questions about what characters will do. Like, example, if somebody was able to get every survivor, every killer in one arena, who would win? And a lot of other really cool questions. This is like more of like a fun step you could do, as you can make a really cool skin and then it could get accepted and then it can be added to the game. And obviously there's not only skins, there's also game modes and stuff like that I said before. This isn't like forced, but I think it's just really fun to do, and I think you probably should attempt to do it. You don't even need to be good at art. You probably just need to make a simple sketch or get a simple idea on what it will be about. And if you want to ask a question, most of the time they will be answered by CA devs, which is really cool. It's kind of cool that they were able to make an entire thing of that and actually able to give their time to answer questions. Anyways, that's it for step 3. Let's move on to step 4. Alright, step 4, trying to figure out who you would main when the game will release. This is a very easy step, as you can main whoever the hell you want. You can main somebody just because they're fun, you can main somebody because they look cool, you can main somebody because they have the coolest skins, you can main it because they're the easiest to use in your opinion, they're the funnest, like anything. Survivors and killers are mostly gonna be different, and they're gonna all be pretty fun, I bet, and I'm gonna hope that we're not gonna have a 1x and TAF situation. If you don't know what I'm talking about, 1x is known to be really overpowered and TAF is really annoying. Obviously when the game first releases, you're gonna have to be forced to use Survivalist and Tinkers. But once you get some money, which I'm not really sure what it is, I'm pretty sure it might be Tubby Toast, I think, you'll be able to buy other killers like Straggler, Headless, Lala, Ghost Girl, or Ghost Garl. Like, we're just Gru now, I guess. We're just in Despicable Me, I guess. And, a lot of other cool stuff, and obviously survivors as well. Like we have sharpshooter, medic, lolly-law, and a lot of other different survivors. It's really cool how many they have planned. It's honestly like sick. Like Tubby Baker is gonna be pretty fun, I bet. Anyways, that's it for step 4. It was kind of short. Let's move on to step 5. All right, step 5: buying stuff and making stuff for the game. This is a really fun thing to do. And basically what you can do is just make fan art. You can try your best to make plushies. You can make fan art. And you can even send letters and stuff like that to the owners. This isn't like a step like on like how to get better, but it's just something you could do to prepare. You can practice how to draw your favorite killer, how to practice to draw in the Custard Anomalies art style. This is so when the game comes out and there's somebody you really want to make fan art for, or somebody you really want to make a suggestion for, you're able to draw them properly and make them look really good. I'm alright with art. Some of my friends are really good with it, like Mr. Bomb and Dimmez and CGN, which are all my friends on Discord. And it's sort of simple to make art, but making plushies and making shirts, making custom crafts and stuff like that, making cosplays, stuff like that is also something you can do. You can also buy the UGC, which isn't technically making something, but it is buying something that can help the Custard Anomalies devs make the game faster and help support them. Example, you can buy the Tinker's head and the Tinker's clothing, like how I've been cosplaying as for almost the whole video. Because I've bought most of the UGC for Custard Anomalies. I've bought all of the Whimpers UGC, I've bought all the Headless UGC, all the Guardian UGC, and all of the Tinker's UGC. Anyways, that's all 5 steps. Alright, thanks so much for watching this video. It actually took me about like an entire day to get all the footage and stuff for this. This is my second video actually talking. Well, technically my third if you count that video. Some of you might know what I'm talking about, but once again, thank you a lot for watching this. Hopefully this can help you. Also, yes, I just got absolutely jumped in the background footage. Do not mind that. I think it was like 6 people were behind me. Anyways, I'm really hoping that this actually helps you, because I'm really hyped up for Custard Anomalies, and I want to get every inch of practice I can, so when the game comes out, I can actually, like, absolutely destroy everybody. Anyways, see you guys later, and once again, thank you so much for watching. I'm not gonna ask you guys to like and subscribe, because I honestly don't care more about comments than anything, but it would be really appreciated. Anyways, I think my next video might be playing with somebody, if I can get CGN to hop on into a game or something. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Alright, see you guys later. Bye, fellers.